Hello, and welcome back to a very different stream. I am contradicting myself because I said that I was very reluctant to get back into streaming Minecraft, but here we are. I thought that this would be something interesting, something different. Revisiting my old Minecraft world from well over 2 years ago. It's been a long time since I've played. It's going to be an exciting one. I think we just kind of throw ourselves straight into it. I'm a little bit glassy-eyed because I've been playing a lot of VR this morning. Just so I'm getting Minecraft set up. Yeah, VR Skyrim. So I'm a little bit sort of VR goggled right now. Here it is, jumping straight in. I'm out of breath already. It's been a long time since I've been in this one. I tried streaming it probably a year and a half ago. Didn't really pan out because the internet was terrible, but here we are. We're back in. Wow. This is weird. It's weird being back. I'm not even sure if this is still a good idea or not. Maybe I should have done a bit more build up, a little bit more hype. But no, we're just straight. We're just raw dogging it. We're straight in here. I got some netherite boots. Sheesh. I'm actually stacked. I've got a full inventory. I know that I just finished up being in the nether. I just came back from the nether, which is kind of weird because I seem to have a lot of wooden blocks on me. This guy got a name? Guess not. I guess I never named that one. So this is our world. This is our world as we know it. That's our house. That's our villager breeder. Kiwi, nice to see you. First in the chat today, Kiwi. What a legend. And this is our big ass village. We tried building a creeper farm back here a few streams ago, but it was actually dozens of streams ago now. I just realized we could probably carve this river through here. Have it so it's like a continuous river. Anyway, I'm already getting the ideas coming back to me. That's not a good start. I've got to be careful because I don't want to die immediately after rejoining the world after all this time. That's the house. Far out. I honestly didn't think I'd be coming back into this world for a while, especially not on stream. So I'm not really sure. I'm not even really sure why I'm here. I think I was just in the mood for a kind of lazy game. Don't really have to think about it too much. I'll just be digging some holes, getting some ores. Who knows? Maybe some adventure will come from it. Now, these skeleton boys. I think I actually had 4 of these guys originally. I've just been keeping them here because I need to build a stable from memory. Yes, yeah. Formerly known as Jackbird. Jakebird? I can barely read. But yeah. No, that was around the time that you joined, wasn't it, Kiwi? The good old days. I seem to be harvesting some jungle wood at the moment. Oh, that's because I was selling the sticks to the villagers. This was kind of my hustle from memory. Man, look at all the cows. Nice work. I've actually got a pretty established farm. I didn't realize how I don't think he's supposed to be out there. I think he might have escaped that one. What a throwback this is. Here's the villager hall. And I think that sticks was the grind from memory. Yeah, sticks was the grind. Not a very efficient grind, but a grind nonetheless. I think I'm just going to skip this song right quick. I'm not a big fan of this one. That's better. I think it's slightly louder for me than it is for you guys. So I think we should probably unload our inventory here. That's probably a great place to start. Oh, this is the grave. This is Blue's grave. That's so fucked up. I built my dog a fucking grave. That's filthy. Yikes. And from memory, the only thing in the top floor of my house is this little bastard floating around. Just hanging out up here. That's where he lives. Got the whole floor to himself. I live down here. No fucking windows. Claustrophobic as fuck. My little subterranean dwelling that can sometimes spawn zombies and shit. Hold on, there was an Enderman. There's an Enderman back here. Oh, fuck, I can hear him. He sounds pissed at me already. Oh, shit, the enchanting room. Holy shit. This is badass. This is a badass room. Turns out, who knew? I actually knew what I was doing, sort of. At least as far as interior design. Like, not necessarily in like equipment or anything, but I definitely know how to hold my own in interior design, because this room is fucking... Look at this architecture. Shit, there you go. It's interesting to think that such a creative design came from such a still developing prefrontal cortex. Inventory management's not good though. I don't know where to put half this shit. That's pitiful. That's disgusting. I have more than that on a world that I started a few days ago. Now, where do I put the eggs? That's what I'm trying to work out. Where do the eggs go? Nah, they wouldn't be here. This is all like bulk blocks. Eggs should probably be in here, to be honest. Maybe I just don't have any. I guess it's totally rational to assume that I don't have any eggs. That doesn't need to be in there. This arrangement is very triggering. Do I have a wood chest? I do have a wood chest. Cool. I must have been on that stick grind, something filthy. I must have gotten filthy with it. I'm just going to do a quick little bit of reorganizing here, because I kind of like an arrangement sort of like this. I'm not actually sure if I'm even arranging anything, to be honest. Yeah, well, that's what we'll do. That's how we'll leave it. With those in there. All right, I think that's not too bad. It's still not good. Ah, well. It looks like I had a lot of this. I was on that crazy shit for a while there. Like, look at all this design and careful planning. So I think that last time, what I was doing right before this, right before I rejoined, I think I was in the nether. I was getting down and dirty in the nether, looking for netherite, because I've got these tight ass little feather falling 3. I think I was going for chest plate, because I got an alright chest plate, a young little healthy one, no damage, pristine. These two here are just the in-between stages of armor. I'm gonna get rid of both of these. But the chest plate is staying. Now, this is the gigantic fucking demon hole that we were making. The demon hole all the way to bedrock. The warden's down there. We dug all the way down there. The warden's down there, which is kind of cool. An encouraging little thing to remember. I'm guessing that these guys could probably... I feel like they should belong in here. Oh yeah, these are our legs that we're eventually gonna enchant. These are our permanent pair. Honestly, it's just so weird finding my bearings. Maybe going to the village is a good idea. Because it's been so long since I've been in this world. It's not nighttime. I kind of have to ground myself. I'll do a little night over here. We'll have a little camp out. Because I feel like we kind of have to do the tour before we can actually get into doing anything. How strange. Here we are. Oh, that's right. I was getting these guys on the grind. I was getting them farming their own food. Little self-sustaining village. It seems to be working because there's a lot of them. Yeah. Actually, what's this guy's trade? You got anything good? Oh, no. I'll just take your bed. Cheers, mate. Don't mind me. Excuse me. I did have a bit of a trading post. A semi-trading post here. You the same guy? Yeah, you are. And then, out the back, the creeper farm. I'm not a big fan of the creeper farm. The creeper farm's never really worked. I've never really got it functional. I think I have to enclose it. I think that's what the problem is. It has to be a lot darker to get the spawn rates where we need them to be. I'm pretty sure these are all empty. Yeah. Yeah, this has literally never produced a single creeper. Not that we even really need a creeper farm yet, because we haven't beaten the Ender Dragon. I just come back and just fucking beat the Ender Dragon. Just so unceremoniously. Oh. But it's a pretty unique village, because it's kind of spawned in a... like, over a big chasm. What do you got? Oh, okay. We'll keep an eye on this guy. But yeah, I got huge mountains over here, huge ones over there. There's more mountains that way. No, it's a pretty crazy environment. One that I don't think I've actually fully explored yet. We just took a little clip there. Just a little one. I kind of want to listen to like just the Minecraft music. But the Minecraft music cuts in and out. Maybe I'll just fade this one out. Just fade it out, just like that. Just that smooth. The thing is, I'm not a big fan of these jungle trees being here. Not a fan at all. It's just that... I think I was breaking them down to make sticks. And that is one hell of a grind. I can still break one down, just to kind of relive the trauma. Yikes, that doesn't really seem like a fun idea. I'll just find one that's really easy to get up. Alright. This one here. I mean, it's not too bad now that we've actually got a semi-decent axe. But I was doing this all with iron and stone from memory. Yeah, there's always a couple hiding in these ones. Always a couple logs. I tell you what, it's so bizarre because it's like Minecraft's one of those games where it's like I just play when I feel like just having something cozy on, like kind of like when you'd like watch a movie or put on a little comfort show or something. That's what Minecraft is. But it's like it doesn't necessarily work well for streaming, at least for me, not with my style of streaming, I don't think. Not anymore. Which is why I have a bit of a resistance to it. But the game itself is really relaxing. Because I usually just tend to kind of just switch my brain off and not even talk and just completely zone out and just either dig a giant hole, build some giant monolithic structure, or cross 20,000 blocks in the nether. It's just a real, one of those real kind of brain rot games, I guess, for me. Which I don't think that's a hot take. I think there's quite a few people where that's the case for. Man, I tell you what, it's coming back so naturally. Yeah, it was a little swap out. And then we heal up some of our utensils. I think we got like this. Is it like this? Or is it this one? That one. So we nearly fully healed our pickaxe just from that one trade. That's pretty sick. It's actually a pretty good grind. And now we've just fully healed our pickaxe and we've got no sticks left, essentially. So it's like it's actually a terrible grind. But we do have some nice nice emeralds. We've actually almost got enough for a new mending book. So I'm really not going to suck about the grind that much. Maybe I just have to start bulking out some pants. Maybe that's the problem. What's that guy doing over there? There's a real men of means back here hanging around. What's your story? It'd be cool if he just like wandered around for a while, found his own fucking crafting table or whatever, gave himself his own employment, became a real Sigma. He's real sigging up the Sigma. I think that between now and when I last played this, they made some changes to mob spawning and lighting, so I'm just going to light up a few of the places around home a little bit more thoroughly. Oh, look at that. It's a real interesting landscape through here. I thought that was like some sort of Enderman or something. Oh, shit. It's part of my house, I guess. Interesting. Oh, wait, yeah, of course. Okay, so we're a little bit closer to my house than I thought we were because the giant hole is here. So, like, my little sub-basement, my little sort of, my bat cave is actually a lot closer than you might think. Sorry, it extends a lot further than you might think. Some supplies. Well, not really, I guess. But we can head down there. I guess this was inevitable because the warden does live down here from my understanding. At least I got really scared once after I heard the skulk sensors doxing my location. Hacking into my location services in the iOS 18 update. I don't even have that update yet. Everyone's been talking about it. Some people have it. I don't have it. I want it though. I want to dox my location and make sure that everybody knows where I am at every single second of my entire life. Now, this is where the warden lives, down here. And we're just going to go slowly. Oh, look, you can see where I ran. You can see all the shit that I left. So this is the direction that the warden lives. Now, I'm going to do a little block breaking, and we're going to see if we accidentally summon the warden. That's not really something that I want to be doing right now, but you never know. Things... I actually can't hear if I am or not. You know what? I'm just going to say bad vibes. Maybe we're just not going to head down that direction. I think that it's probably a safer idea to just kind of stick to our roots, stick to our guns, and go this way. Onwards and upwards, I think. I do love digging holes, is the thing, so I am kind of itching to dig another hole of a semi-similar size. Nice. We can start marking a couple of these ones out. Not going to be digging these ones immediately, but just a little bit of direction for next time. That's a trippy angle, that one. That's a real nice view. It's interesting, this one. This world, I think, I don't know, I've always had issue with, because I've never fully been able to connect to it, I don't think. And I don't really know why. Because I have my own main world, and that one there, I get real goonish. I get real goonish on that one. I mean, maybe it's got something to do with, this is the world that I play while I'm live. And, it's the live aspect is why I can't fully get into the game. I can't fully get goonish on it because I can't just go in and play it at 3 a.m. while I'm, you know, halfway through a job, freaking the fuck out, can't sleep. I can't just come on, jump onto the regular. You know, it has to be reserved for streaming. So that way there's like a through path, a story throughout the entire experience. Which, to be honest, is probably the reason why I haven't done this in a while. Is because yikes, you know, putting the pressure on myself to be keeping up a story that whole time. I don't know if I can run a bit that, like, I'm not sure if I can run a bit while playing Minecraft for that long, especially by myself. But anyway, on a slightly more positive note, we have a little bit of direction for next time. We're definitely gonna have to get that creeper farm working because I want the elytra so bad. I want to be able to fly up out of this hole in a direct upward rocket fashion. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the stairs. I don't want to be taking the stairs. These are some Kung Fu Panda stairs right here, and I'm not into that shit. Imagine having to do this in VR. Fuck. You'd be so nauseous. Well, I mean, I would be. I'd be so nauseous. Alrighty, we're safe. We're home and we're safe. And we're sleeping. So this is certainly an interesting one. So you haven't built much then, by the looks of this. Or maybe we just haven't updated the map in a while. down to the back cave. I think my cat's knocking on the door. We're gonna need an overflow. I guess this kind of works as an overflow. Not really. Wood chest. Oh, hold on. The overflow's back here, actually. Just a second. I just had to open the door for the cat. Overflow. Oh, I have actually spent a fair bit of time in the nether by the looks of this. That's actually nice to know. Oh, we got a jungle sapling. And this guy to get rid of. Now, you can see that I've got the chests backlit with this glow moss stuff, but it doesn't really seem to be working anymore. I think that used to be a lot brighter than it is now. Yep, okay, don't move the camera, love. Okay. Come here. Yeah, I know you want attention. Alright. Come here. There's a good girl. There's a good girl. We don't need to freak out about it. You've actually never seen this world. You actually weren't even alive the last time I played this world. Which is a very interesting thing to think about. So if you want, I can give you the grand tour. Or you can just continue to freak the fuck out about it, when you could just get comfortable and settle down. Yeah, have a good freak out about it. That's a good go. The enchanting room. This is definitely my favorite room. Favorite room in the build. I was actually going to build this out over the void. I think it would be really cool. Bit of a void dome. Everybody loves a void dome. They're famously popular. Cobble overflow. That's interesting. Very interesting. Let's actually see if we've got anything smelting. Oh, not really anything. That's not exciting. The cat's jumping around, making life incredibly difficult. Ah, well. How strange. It's an interesting one being back, but it's hard to properly describe the feeling, to be able to fully encapsulate every tangible emotion. Oh, I was actually going for the technical placement then. This is the new sugarcane farm. The old one is a little bit too close to the house. This is the little cottage core little den. This actually might have been the last thing that I was working on, potentially. Just through here. That in there is where I accidentally summoned the warden. Well, like not surface level, of course, like right down in there. Cottage core, carrot farm, salmon town. Little underground, this is a little cooking area. Little underground. I don't even remember building this. I don't think I built this one. This might have been built by someone else. I think so. And then there's the upstairs loft area. Not much of an interior. Bit of a blank slate. Oh, and some acreage. Comes with some acreage. Far out. Oh, that's cool. Bit of acreage with it. Can't complain about that. This is the cottage. There's the creeper farm. I just fucking jump off and just shatter both of my ankles. it's a pretty nice house. It's not an ugly house. It's decent. Actually, I realized that I hadn't even shifted the bamboo farm. The sugarcane farm from in front of my house. It's all still there. Now I actually have to figure out how to get up here. Fair bit of wildlife around this area, especially with the fish. Heaps of fish, and that guy, he's hanging out as well. He's having a good time. Now I've been meaning to actually make this bridge, actually kind of interesting. Actually, a dam would kind of be a cool idea. Like the I'll do like a Hoover Dam replica. That would take so long. That'd be such an investment of time and energy. But actually, I think it would be kind of cool. Bit of a Hoover Dam. Fallout New Vegas type shit. Or I could just continue to get scammed by these filthy villagers at the top of this hill. Dude, I can't believe I was on the stick grind for so long. I was clearly right into it as well. I was committed. I was overcommitted to the stick grind. I feel like we should probably stick our heads in the nether. Just to see what sort of nether hub we've cooked up. What sort of safe zone. What sort of happy place. Safe buffer into the underworld. Or we could just have a little freak out again for a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, this is not a safe buffer at all. This is actually quite hellish. Oh, no, no, no. Not even any torches. Oh, no, 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 sir. This won't do at all. Okay, this is not a good nether hub. This is terrible. I don't feel safe here. Not one bit. Okay, so now we know. Now we know that's something we're gonna have to work on. We have to keep an eye on the nether hub. It's gonna take a little bit of tweaking. Maybe less claustrophobia themed nether hub. You know, just in case we wanted to jump in at any time and make any radical improvements. The interesting thing is we actually did leave this place in a pretty productive state. You know, we've got bountiful farms, we've got wildlife everywhere, we've got captured wildlife everywhere. Heaps of trees too. We've certainly mended the deforestation that occurred in our early days. That's for sure. All of this as well. Like this is like hidden lighting. So like it's like you don't need torches. It's the jack-o'-lantern with the moss on top. I got those things all over this place. See them? It's a little bit less obvious if I bone meal the ground and kind of get some long grass coming up through here, but it's pretty sick. And it works well. It sometimes stops things from spawning. Sometimes. Not at a very rapid rate or anything, but just on occasion. I realise I'm actually going to need a faster way to get down here, because taking the elevator chute, this little poop chute, every time is extremely time consuming. Where did I just dump my emeralds earlier? Oh, here. Oh, they could probably stay there. That seems like a pretty reasonable place to store a couple emeralds. And Okay, interesting. I don't even remember breaking anything in the nether. There must have been some loose netherrack on the ground that I just pondered across. Is that the right terminology? Or it's probably not. I tripped over it basically. I'm currently just chipping away at a potential new entrance. Because I know that this goes out into a cave. I'm not really thrilled about the level of... Ah, shit. Well, that's kind of made things a little bit... It's thrown a spanner in the works, that has. How am I going to fix that one? I can just bridge across. Is a great idea, bridging across. Or I could also leave it for future me to solve. We'll make that one future me's problem, I reckon. I think that's pretty fair. Maybe I shouldn't have gooned Skyrim VR so hard before going live. I actually just feel like I've just straight up cooked my brain, to be honest. There's a little bit extra. There we go, not too invasive, a little bit in the background. Whew. Skyrim VR is an absolute treat, though. That's the problem. That's what makes it so goonish. Is it's so immersive. It's probably the most immersive VR experience that I've had, apart from Mark Zuckerberg's own metaverse, the Zuckmeister. Been zuckled by the Zuckmeister in the metaverse. Other than that, Skyrim VR's the tits. In more ways than one. Sorry, I shouldn't talk while I'm jumping on my peanuts. Anyway. That was a little glimpse back into the old Minecraft world. Just a little quick one. Little quick glimpse. Well, it's only a 40-minute. But I'm thinking about maybe jumping into something else. Maybe some Fallout. Maybe even try... if I can, get some VR working. I don't think I will be able to, but it'd be sick if I could. But just see what happens next. But that was Minecraft. A little taste back into the old world, because I knew there was a couple of people that wanted it. So I listened to my viewers. I adhere to peer pressure and social expectations. So there is the Minecraft.